Hi, good evening and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to dissect all the predictions I made for the 50-20 between India women and Sri Lanka women. So, without wasting much time, let's get right into it. We had a heck of a game, guys. And this game was by far the closest game of the series. Mind you, the first three games were very one-sided. India just ran through Sri Lanka. In the fourth game, the Sri Lankan batting came good, but the bowlers failed them again. But in this game, I had clearly predicted that the Sri Lankan bowling and their batting will click. And they sure did have a lot of bite. And we should be really thankful that the scoreline doesn't read 4-1. It still reads 5-0 to India. And well done, Indian girls. I had also predicted that the Indian middle order and the lower middle order will get tested in this game. And that's precisely what's happened. If you look closely, the top order didn't fire, except maybe for Harmanpreet. She steered the entire innings. Hats off to her. That's exactly why she is the captain of the Indian women's side. And she just justified it. But she was very well supported by two middle order and lower order batsmen, Amanjot Kaur and Arundhati Reddy. Now stay with me on this. Amanjot Kaur and Arundhati Reddy also picked up a wicket each when they came on to bowl. And while they were batting, they added about 45 to 50 runs between them. And believe me guys, this was the difference between the two sides at the end of the day. India won by 23 or 24 runs. And these two girls had contributed double of that. That is also in the lower order, in the last 2 or 3 overs. So it's that important in the context of the game. I had also clearly mentioned the Sri Lankan bowling will do very well. Well, they were really good at the field, especially Chamari Atapattu. I was hoping she would do well with the bat as well. But well, the energy was aligned perfectly for her. With the ball, she picked up 2 wickets and she was very economical. Okay, it was very difficult to get her away. Also, I had mentioned Rashmika Sewawandi. She picked up 2 wickets as well. And she got Amanjot Kaur and Harleen Deol out. Harleen Deol, mind you, had a very good start. She just couldn't convert it. Also, Kavisha Dilhari picked up 2 wickets. And I had mentioned clearly all these names. And I had also said the Sri Lankan bowling will do well. Right? If not for Amanjot and Arundhati, they could have restricted India to less than 150. And that would have been the game for them. Alright. Coming to the Sri Lankan batsmen, I had clearly mentioned Hasini Perera will do well. Imesha Dulani will do well. Well, these two were your top scorers. Both scored 50s. Apart from that, they didn't get much support. I was hoping that Harshita would do well as well. But Harshita was sent way down the order. Usually she comes in at the second or third change, like 2 down or 3 down. But in this game we saw that she was sent 4 or 5 down, which is a tactical mistake by the Sri Lankan management. Had Harshita come in earlier, well, she would have made a drastic difference. And this could have been a much closer game than what it looked like. Rashmika was the third highest scorer as well, Rashmika Sewawandi. She picked up 2 wickets and she was 14 not out. That's the third highest scorer for Sri Lanka. In the bowling department, I had said Deepti Sharma was expected to do well. She picked up just a wicket, but she was the most economical bowler for India. And this is, again, it's very important in the context of the game, guys. Had she gone for runs, India would have lost this game. And believe me, this is how energy works. Alright? I have been tracking games, more than 200 games now. I have been tracking energy patterns, day alignments, and player alignments. Okay? And this is how it works. Sometimes your best players don't perform well. Sometimes guys who are ferrying water for the team are the ones who are supposed to do well. Okay? So, well, this is the main motive of our videos, that team management, team owners, captains, the management, they need to be aware that energy plays a very important role on a given day for all their players. So this is something which is still not understood very well by sporting teams. A lot of them don't believe in it, but that's exactly why I put out these videos, so that people at least start getting aware of how energy works, right? We will be covering games now between the India-New Zealand series as well as the World Cup. Yes, we'll be covering the World Cup as well. And if I find time, I'll also try and cover the women's IPL. So stick with me, and I would love to hear from you guys on how things are going. So please do hit me up with feedback as well. I really need it. And I'm just sharpening my skills. And again, I'll be very clear with this. This information is not to be used for any betting, gambling, or sports fantasy. All right? Because for me, cricket is very pure. Cricket is a sport which I love, and these things are not something that I support. So these videos are more for awareness and more for entertainment. So please support me. Please hit like and subscribe. Till then, thank you.